Happy Insurance Sunday. We are here today with Dr. Rondell Bennett, and he is a chiropractic doctor here in the city of Oak Harbor, and he is going to give us insights about why it is important for you to retain PIP insurance, that's personal injury protection, on your auto insurance. He's got many clients that come in and they have not had it, and it is a problem when you don't. So if you don't believe your insurance agent, maybe you'll believe the doctor. Dr. Bennett. So Dr. Bennett, tell us a little bit about yourself and your practice here in Oak Harbor.
Well, I've been practicing for about 25 years, and I've enjoyed my practice and enjoyed helping people. A good majority of the patients that I see are accident victims, unfortunately, but that's my goal, is to get them through that process and help them recover and get back on their feet and feeling like they're back in shape and pre-injury status.
Wonderful. So in your 25 years, what has been your experience with people that have accidents and did not have personal injury protection on their auto insurance when there was an auto accident?
It's unfortunate because some of them give up on their health altogether and they think, I will just get better on my own. Or they will try to use their medical insurance and use the medical insurance to go after the other driver's company and try to work that way. But that's a lot of paperwork, a lot of time, very time consuming. It requires more notes and a lot more exams and so forth. And it just draws out their whole recovery process, unfortunately. Now, years ago when I first started, $10,000 was about what the minimum was that you would get. And when you bought your car, they would automatically sign you up for $10,000. And people thought, oh, that's a lot of money. That should cover most of my bills. And back then, it would do a little bit, but it wouldn't always cover everything. And a lot of times, you would end up finding out that the ER would eat up a lot of that, because you've got your ambulance, you've got helicopter rides, you've got EMTs, you've got all these people that need to get paid before you get to even get to your doctors. And so by the time they would come to see me, a good chunk of that portion of their PIP would be eaten up already. And then I have found, working with insurance people through the years, that if you increase that coverage, which is only a few dollars more than what you normally pay, and you can get that up to $25,000 or $35,000. And so that will actually help cover you and protect you, because most recently, I've seen where a number of patients will come in and that just the emergency trip alone has taken up the entire $10,000. And by the time they come to see me, it's now, we're having to use medical insurance if they've got it. If it's an uninsured driver that hit them, they're upset because now their insurance doesn't want to pay it, and it's a big fight. And so it just can be a really, really nasty situation for them, especially when they're already in pain and suffering.
And sometimes, are you, as a doctor or other doctors or other colleagues, are they requiring payment up front? And some people, do you see some people getting turned away because they don't have the funds to get help?
Definitely, yes.
Wow.
Yes, and some insurance companies are much easier to work with than others. I've had you for years and taken care of me, and I really appreciate that, because it's given me that peace of mind, knowing that if something were to happen and I could call you immediately after the accident and say, look, I've just been in an accident, and you can already get the ball rolling for me.
Right.
So, because usually the police are already on their way if there's something serious that's going on. So I don't make that call. The first call I make is to you.